Hello everyone and welcome to this brand new video. Now, Jagex did release the game update for this week a day early on Monday, January 27th, 2014. So you'll see along with the giant mole, they have released new Tier 5 auras as well as a variety of other auras. So let's go ahead and jump into what I'm going to buy. So as you can see here, I'm just under 200,000 loyalty points, 198k, and I'm really into farming, so I'm definitely going to buy the legendary green fingers right here. I already have the tier 4 aura, so all I have to do is upgrade to the 5th tier right here. So let's go ahead and buy this with the loyalty points. And so now we bought that, and I'm left with 79,000. So if you guys do know that they have the Jack of Trades aura, which allows you to gain free XP for training a certain number of skills. So if we go here, you'll see the third tier or second version of the Jack of Trades aura. So if you just go in here, you have to gain XP in at least 15 different skills within 3 hours to receive the bonus XP reward. So now this will be, I believe, 1.5 times as much XP as the previous Jack of Trades. So there's not many other auras that I really want to get, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and try out the Jack of Trades aura here and sort of see what it's like. It'll probably just add to my dailies that I do, um, along with some other things. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And I think I'm going to be just short of buying the next tier of the Jack of Trades. So I'm at 49,000. If we go up to tier 4, we'll see that the Supreme Jack of Trades aura is 60,000. So I'm about 11,000 off of actually purchasing that. So I'll most likely get this new Supreme Jack of Trades aura in February. So for this one, you have to train 20 different skills within 3 hours. So this might be times 2 XP, or twice as much XP as you get from the original Jack of Trades aura. So that'll be definitely something to look towards. You might just look up a video if you're interested in how much XP you can get from that, but that's really it that I can buy with my loyalty points as of right now, and that will definitely be the aura that I'm going for next. Apart from those auras, they have released a new aura called Enrichment here, which is like the other skilling auras that actually increases your divination rate. So this increases your chance of gaining an enriched memory by 3%. So this will really increase your XP rates by getting these enriched, as they give you more XP when depositing them into the rift. So this will last for 1 hour, similar to all the other auras, and it goes up to the tier 4 or 5. Let me check real quick for you guys. It does go up to tier 5, legendary enrichment. So as of this point, there's only 7 tier 5 auras, and they're all the skilling ones. So if you guys are into the skilling auras, I definitely recommend them, but I highly suggest getting the green fingers. This is really the only one that I see as a huge benefit. It gives you a lot more herbs per run, and that really helps you get more XP per GP. Like you want to spend um, as little as you can to get the most profit. So that's definitely something that you want to add to your equipment to get the most herbs that you can. So let's go ahead and test this out on my farm run if we just hop into game right now. Alright guys, so I have claimed my auras here in game. They actually just got delivered to me straight away into my inventory, so my Supreme Green Fingers aura actually got upgraded automatically here, and my Jack of Trades aura was popped right into my inventory here. So let's go ahead and start off with the Legendary Green Fingers aura, just equip that, and just to sort of give you an estimate of how much or how many herbs that I actually get per run, 50 is a really good number, but anything around that's great, but anything over 50 is like really good. So let's see if I can average over 50 for this run. So go ahead and activate that, as well as sip a Juju farming potion, and let's get to work here. So I'll just go ahead and speed this up and get back to you once I've finished my farm run. Alright guys, so unfortunately I actually had one of my patches die on me, so I did collect 45 herbs nonetheless, but it wasn't a really great turnout for me. So sometimes it's like that. I mean, I know with my previous tier aura, sometimes I got lucky with it, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I collected a lot more herbs than some other times, so it's still kind of luck based, but um, I really need to test it out a little bit more to see how much better it was than the Supreme Green Fingers Aura, so I'll just get back to you on that. Alright guys, so now it's time to start my review on the Master Jack of Trades Aura. So for this aura, you're going to have to train 15 skills to get the bonus XP or the XP reward book, and this will be about 5 more skills than the previous tiered aura. So as you can see here, I've just finished my farm run, and this is really where you guys want to start your Jack of Trades run. So go ahead and activate your aura, and you'll see right across from you is an allotment patch. And just go ahead and rake it, and you'll get some farming XP for clearing it of the weeds. Next, you're going to want to teleport to Varrock if you are on the normal spellbook. However, I am on Lunars, as you can see, so I'm just going to go ahead and cast one of these spells that I can, and just exit out of that. And I'll just use the Varrock teletap here and act as if I teleported using runes to gain magic XP. So now once you're in Varrock, go ahead and run over near the west bank and chop down 2 trees. So this is sort of what the old Jack of Trades run looked like. So one of these will be for fletching and the other one will be for fire making. So go ahead and light one of them. And with that one lit, go ahead and fletch a shield bow with the other set of logs. Next, use your shrimp on the fire. And you'll go ahead and cook it. Next, you can clean your Terramin, and that will gain you some Herbivore XP. Next, go ahead and pickpocket the guard over here. And then make sure that you are unbalanced for your melee, and go ahead and kill the guard. Once you have killed the guard, go ahead and switch to range. Make sure you're training range, not solely defense, and you'll get some bones here. So go ahead and collect the bones and bury them. Next, you're going to want to run over here to Smith. And I'm just going to use the Iron Dagger here. Alright, and there you go, 15 of the 15 skills. And you'll just run over here to the center of Varrock. And once you see that 15 out of 15 skills, you can go ahead and deactivate your aura by removing it from your equipment interface and then talking to Zwan over here. And he'll give you your XP reward book, and go ahead and read it and you can gain XP. So as you can see here, around 20k XP at level 99. So this is a really great boost for you guys. Definitely get this aura if you are going for Completion's Cape or Max Cape, or just trying to train a skill that you're finding difficult or boring, because it is definitely a handy boost there for anyone who's training their skills. So yeah, although I'm a completionist player, this will just add to my daily runs, and I think it'll be enjoyable to do. So that's my review on that, and a very quick run, really. Like, it doesn't take much time. I'm going to most likely save up for the Supreme Jack of Trades aura, so I can train 20 skills to get XP. So that'll be really neat to see how much XP I can get from that. Alright guys, so now moving on to the Giant Mole update. The Giant Mole has been in the game since 2006 and is finally getting an overhaul to both the graphics and the combat system, since they can now take advantage of the EOC bossing tactics that you need for the higher level bosses. So now her drops include like a lot better things, such as the Clingy Mole, which can improve your anti-dragon shield, potions that speed up growth in your tree patches, and a few more drops, so stay tuned for that. So now, to actually get to the mole, there's now a much more visible entrance, and you won't have to bring any light source. Now you can start, there's a few options that you can actually do. So the first one is to start a new session, and this will basically create a new instance for you to fight in, and you can have that instance set for a maximum number of people, so you can create groups that way and have your friends join in, but exclude people that you don't want crashing you. So you can set like a numeric entry key, so that way your friends will have to put in that number to join the fight. So this is similar to the Caliphate King in the sense that you can start a new session, join in an existing fight, and rejoin previous battles. So that's definitely a nice feature to have so that you can't get crashed and you can really set everything to how you want. So there's both a normal fight, which is set for a solo player around level 110, and hard mode, which is aimed for a level 140 player. So definitely try out both of those if you are a decent leveled player. So definitely try that. And you can have a group of 3 players at combat level 110 to take down the hard mode, but it's really up to you guys if you want to go ahead and kill the giant mole in teams or not. So there's a few other things that they have changed. So there's a few different phases. So she'll drop rocks from the ceiling, summon mole minions to aid her, and burrow underground to attack from below and burst into damage boosting range. So you'll need to be on your toes to prevail here, and it's definitely a more engaging fight, to say the least. I definitely thought it was a huge improvement when I went through the boss fight, and it was really nice to see the different text that came up to sort of let you know what was going on. And I definitely think it will help players of lower combat levels really get into bossing and understand the EOC form of bossing more efficiently and more effectively. So yeah, that's really it for the fight. So now moving on to the rewards, the giant mole can drop a new clingy mole who can be attached to the surface of an anti-dragon shield with 45 crafting. And when he's on the front of your anti-dragon shield, it'll become a level 55 hybrid shield. The mole also gives the shield a chance to reduce 150 dragonfire or giant mole hits by 75%, but this damage will be dealt gradually over time. So although it reduces the initial impact, it will spread it out over time. So it's not really the best in my opinion, and it will only last for 150 hits. So I don't think it's all that great to see that only lasts for 150 hits. There are also numbing roots, which remove any damage over time effects. So I think this could also be a good thing to add, especially because it will include the shield. So if you're getting the damage over time from the shield, you can go ahead and use these numbing roots and cancel out that damage over time effect. So now exclusive to the hard mode, there are some vials of ultra growth potions, and what these potions do is it will skip a healthy tree farming patch. It had 2 stages of growth, so this will definitely help out you farmers who are trying to get level 99 or just a higher level, because it will speed up the growth cycle of your trees and you won't have to wait around as much. So definitely get your hands on these. And then as before, the mole will always drop mole skins, a mole claw, and mole nose, which can be given to Weiss in exchange for valuable bird's nest with an appropriately upgraded Falador shield. Gardeners will now exchange up to 50 lily seeds a day for 100 farming XP each if you have completed the Falador Elite task set. So that's really it on the giant mole. However, they did make some changes to the Falador shield. It now has the same damage reduction ability as the anti-dragon shield mole does, with the added advantage that it doesn't degrade. So if you do have the Falador shield 4, you can now have the permanent ability that the mole shield had. So that's definitely something sort of interesting, but most of the high level players have the Falador Shield 4, so it's not really something for them to use. When wielded, the shield gives 5% XP and respect in the Artisan's Workshop, so I'm a bit sad to see that that's coming out now when it could have really helped me out when I was going for 99 smithing there, but it'll be great for players who are coming up towards that end game sort of smithing. The confirmation message previously displayed when using the shield's prayer restoration ability has been removed, so you no longer have to click yes that you want to restore your prayer. It is no longer possible to use the shield to find the giant mole because there are visual clues to replace this function during the fight. So you now know where the giant mole goes and you don't need that. But yeah, guys, this is really it. As you can see here, the giant mole, it's not really that profitable. It didn't really go up in price or anything. It's just added a new way for lower level players to get involved in bossing. So that's really their aim, and I think they did a good job in accomplishing that. Um, but the hard mode, I don't really see it being that great for money making. However, it will probably be good for those growth potions. So definitely try to get your hands on those. Um, I still have yet to do the hard mode. I think it's pretty good, so I'll go ahead and try that out a few times when I get the time. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.